What's going on, dear friends? I'm sitting outside on this super windy day that kind of came out of nowhere because I wanted to tell you about this really awesome supermarket that I found in ooh, that I found in Southern California. It's called Ranch 99, and it's an Asian supermarket. Apparently they've been around for a little while, but there's a new location that opened close to where my mom lives, so we went there a little while ago, and it's really awesome. They have like their own bakery, they have their own like seafood section, all kinds of Asian fruits and vegetables, and of course they have a really nice beer and sake section. So I bought a beer, actually I brought a couple beers to bring back and try, and woo! And I took a little video of what it was like in the beer section, so check it out, and then when we come back, I'll taste the beer. Snow bison. Love it. Honey water. Exciting. Okay, so I went to two different locations, and at the first one I bought the 2 cans of beer that I tried, and then at the second one I found this really interesting looking bottled beer from Japan. And it was kind of confusing on the labeling how much it cost, but it said something like 6 or 4 slash and then like $8. And so I thought that meant like a 6-pack or a 4-pack was $8, and I thought, well, that's a good deal. So I grabbed 4 bottles, I got to the cash register, and it turns out each bottle was $8. So I put back most of them except one. I saved the one that I thought sounded most interesting, and that's what I'm going to try right now. So I have a Matcha IPA from the it's Kizakura Brewery, which says it's Kizakura's first Japanese style IPA. The other ones I wanted to get were something maybe like cherry blossom and like a wit beer, I think. I can't really remember, but let's just say I was bummed that I didn't get to bring them back. So I'm not sure what this is going to taste like. I have no expectations. I know that I've made a matcha beer myself. It was supposed to be more of like a green tea matcha latte kind of beer. Wasn't great. The matcha kind of settled out, and it gave it this kind of weird, like earthy flavor. So I'm not really sure what to expect with this. I'm hoping that they use some of the hops to boost like the matcha flavor, the aroma. So yeah, let's see. It is, wow, it's 8.5%. I didn't even notice that. So this is from Kyoto, and it's interesting. It says it has artificial flavors and some artificial colors. So that's very curious. One thing that I think is fun is that it's got like this pull tab. I have a beer that I bought in Toronto from, I think, Lebanon, and it's got the same thing, and I thought, well, that's kind of fun, because what if you're somewhere and you don't have an opener? So yeah, this is gonna be really interesting. Okay, here we go. I think I'm most curious about the color. I have kind of a boring glass. Ooh, this is very exciting. This is not what I expected at all. This is nuts. Oh my gosh, can you see how green that is? It's not, it's so hard to tell. It's like Frankenstein green. I mean, it smells very hoppy. All right, let's see. I'm going in. Ooh, it's super bitter. It's bitter to the point that I don't even think I like how bitter it is. I think honestly, just for the experience to try something from Japan, which I don't think I've ever had before, um, and to try something that's matcha and to try something that's green, it was worth the experience and worth the price. But I'm glad that I didn't buy the other 3 or 4 bottles at $8 a bottle. Um, yeah, that's really interesting. And it definitely does not taste like 8.5%. I'm not getting any sort of like warming. That is very interesting. So that's my little brief recap of Ranch 99 Market. They're all over Southern California. We went to the one in Aliso Viejo. I went to the one also in Irvine. Um, really great produce, really great bakery, great beer selection. The sake is like just the wall of sake is nuts. How many options they have. Um, and they had a lot of other really good like beer prices and like 6-pack samplers and things like that, but I didn't have time to grab them or try them. So hopefully on a future visit I'll be able to do that. So if you're ever in the area and you want to, try something different, I would definitely say check out Ranch 99. All right, see you later, beer friends.